What's going on, everybody? It's Jordan from Fit Grind, and today I'm taking you through 3 awesome upper body mobility drills that you need to be doing. So I'm excited to announce that the blue men's camo shorts are currently in stock. We've been waiting on these for a while now, so I'll leave the link in the description, fitgrindapparel.com. Like I said, these are currently stocked up. You can go get yourself a pair or check it out if you're interested. We'll have the whole men's and women's fitness line if you're interested in check us out. Like I said, links in the description, fitgrindapparel.com. With that said, let's get to the 3 mobility drills that you need to be doing. So the 3 mobility drills that we're gonna do, one's gonna work on those stiff ass lats that you got, one's gonna work on your thoracic rotation, and one's gonna work on your thoracic extension. Now these are 3 areas that a lot of people struggle with, and yes, there's a lot of other upper body mobility drills that you can do, but these are 3 that in my experience and in my experience with a lot of clients, these are a lot of places where people really struggle with their mobility. So these are 3 awesome mobility drills that you need to add. The first one that we're starting off with is the W lat stretch with the PVC pipe. So this one, we're gonna create a W. What I want you to do is I want you to fully create a W so that our shoulder is externally rotated. That's super important for the stretch. You're gonna hold that position the entire time while you're doing the stretch. You're gonna find a bench or a box, something about around your knee to a little bit lower height. You're gonna put your elbows on that bench while maintaining that W. You're gonna round your back like a cat stretch, like there was a string on the middle of your back and someone was pulling up nice and high, and you're gonna sit back as far as you can. It's really gonna put a big stretch on your lats. Now that's one area. If you struggle with getting overhead and your arms are out in front of yourself, this is one stretch that's gonna be awesome for you to get straight overhead and be able to hold positions a lot better. What I would do is I would hold each rep for about 10 to 15 seconds, and I would do at least 5 to 10 reps every time that you do this exercise. Exercise 2, we're gonna work on that thoracic rotation. And this one is the banded thoracic rotation stretch. Super creative, I know. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take a thicker band. I used a green one in this one. I would get a band that has a good amount of resistance on it. You're gonna anchor it to something low, anchor to the rig. You can anchor to a squat rack or a heavy dumbbell, whatever works. Just make sure that that object that you're anchoring it to is not gonna move. And you're gonna get down to your hands and your knees. You're gonna grab through with the opposite hand. You're gonna sit out as far as you possibly can. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna try and take that shoulder and touch it down to the ground and rotate through. And the trick with this one is get a good amount of resistance. So get out a good amount of ways with that band so that you have a good amount of resistance, and let that band do all the work. Let that band pull you through. What this is gonna work on is the ability for our thoracic spine to rotate, which is super important, where people really start to lack a lot of thoracic rotation if they don't work on it. And then we get super stiff, and that's definitely not what we want. I would do a full 2 minutes on each side. You're gonna notice throughout that stretch that you're gonna be able to rotate a little bit more. If so, just start to get out a little bit further away from that band and get into a deeper stretch. So exercise number 2 is the banded thoracic rotation stretch, or the banded pull through. You can also call that one if you need something a little bit more original. That's exercise number 2. The final one, exercise 3, we're working on the thoracic extension. So that's the ability for our thoracic spine or upper back to extend. And that's super important for posture. It's super important when you're lifting, super important when you're exercising, but also just, it's super important in daily life to not experience a ton of upper back pain. So with this one, what you're gonna do, you're gonna need a heavy kettlebell, a heavy dumbbell, something to anchor yourself down. You're gonna set it behind you. You're gonna need a big medicine ball. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay down on that medicine ball, putting that ball on your mid to upper back, your thoracic spine. Now from here, you're gonna sit your hips up, keep your arms straight, grab that dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever is anchoring you down, and then from there, you're gonna try and sit your hips back down as close as you can to the ground. Now, with this one, it's not the easy stretch and it's not a comfortable stretch. So don't expect this one to be a walk in the park. It's gonna hurt a little bit. You gotta breathe through it. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, just like the other ones. Really focus on your breathing. And over time, you're gonna notice that you're gonna be able to sit your hips down just a little bit further. And what that's doing is it's improving your ability to extend from your thoracic spine. What I would do is I would hold this one for an entire 2 minutes every time you do the stretch. It's not gonna be easy, not gonna be a walk in the park, but you're seeing a lot of payoff from this exercise and doing this consistently. So those are the 3 upper body mobility drills that you should add to your program. If you have some ones that are your favorite, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. And blue men's camo shorts, like I said, link in the description, fitgrindapparel.com. These are just releasing when you're watching this video. So if you're interested, go check it out. I'll see you guys in the next one.